Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you the Western Winds collection from TierraCast and also the Happy-Go-Lucky collection from TierraCast. We wanted to just kind of combine these in this video because they actually go really well together. So as you can see, there's a nice cohesive look with the classic TierraCast metals, and I'm going to go over those for you if you're unfamiliar with TierraCast by starting with these big, bright, beautiful feathers over here. So you can see that I've used the two silver ones in a design here, but they also have a really neat antiqued copper. So when you look at this, you'll see a lot of the black in there, and that's sort of that antiqued look, but you also get that nice, beautiful flash of the copper. So we have the antiqued copper, we have the antiqued gold down here, and you can just see, and I'll kind of bring it up here, so you can see how different the gold is from the brass oxide. So this is going to be a little bit more of that warmer tone, and the gold's going to be just a little bit brighter there. So just so you can kind of see them side by side, and I figured the big feathers here are a good way to do that. Now you can actually see how big that feather is in my hand, but this is really great. It's going to make some wonderful statement jewelry. All right, so now that you know the four finishes of TierraCast, I want to talk a little bit about some of these shank buttons up here. Now these are really great, and you can see on the back they have a single shank. And these are great for the rapid loom bracelets. I made a really small one here because I wanted to be able to stack it up. So I used some 1.5mm leather cord, some griffin silk, and then some wood beads in there, along with some amethyst beads as well, so some little gemstones. So I'm probably going to use that to stack up some bracelets. So again, we have the antiqued silver, antiqued gold, antiqued copper, and I used the brass oxide for my design here. And what's great is you can actually add vintage patina to a lot of these elements to pull out another little color. So let's say you wanted to add a little bit of purple there to draw it in with the bracelet. You can absolutely do that, and we have videos showing you how to use vintage patinas. All right, so in my other design here, so I made a nice beautiful long leather necklace, and these are 6/0 Toho and Unions seed beads here. Now I will say this, I discovered something that not all seed beads are created equal when it comes to this leather. This is a 1.5mm leather cord that we have here at Beadaholique, and the Toho and the Unions seed beads really worked well. The Toho is this beautiful turquoise color, and the Unions is actually this silver color that I sort of added a few in just to bring in a little bit more of that metal element. But I will say that some of the check glass did not fit on this. The holes just weren't as large. And if you have a little trouble getting your cord through some of the beads, just cut it at an angle so you'll create a little sort of needle for yourself. So just a little tip. But I added in this little bead in the center here, and you can see these sort of saucer beads right here. Very cool, and they have a nice little sort of etching on the sides. And just to kind of give you the little side view there, like I said, they kind of look like little UFOs, so very cute little beads, just to add a little extra embellishment to your design. All right, and now we have these Thunderbirds. Now this is from the Western Winds collection, and these are really fun. I love these, and I just wanted to show you because it looks like I've done this design with two different ones, but these are actually double-sided. So when you're doing your bead weaving, or rather your wire looping here, just make sure that you have one facing one way and one facing the other way. But that way you kind of get two out of one, so you get a nice little mirrored image, especially when you're making earrings. Now this is a very simple brick stitch, and again we have videos showing you how to do a nice form brick stitch, and just I added a little Swarovski crystal to either side just to really accentuate that turquoise. We have a few more beads over here. Now these again are that little saucer shape. They're a little smaller, but they're really, really sweet. And again, just to add that little embellishment, and you can see that we have these in the four finishes there as well. Some little drops here, again, just to add a little something extra. And then this design here, I did a triple strand using the 1.5mm leather cord in a natural red color, because this is part of the Happy-Go-Lucky. So I wanted to bring in, you know, we have a little Ganesh here, we have an evil eye, and then we have a little kitty cat here. And that's sort of that little paw that you're probably familiar seeing with in Chinese culture, sort of also considered a lucky cat, but we have him here as well. So again, in those different finishes. And then down here we have those little evil eyes. Now some of them come with the blue stone in the center, and then some come without a stone. So we have the pendants and the links, But if you wanted to add your own, you can just use a little dab of E6000, that's the glue that we recommend. And then this is a Swarovski crystal flat back rhinestone in a size 20. So this is a stone size 20, or you'll see it more commonly on our website as SS20. So you can add whichever color you like. We have over 60 colors to choose from. So be sure to head over to Beadaholique.com and choose your favorites. You can totally personalize these, but we do have the ones that come with that nice sort of traditional blue crystal as well. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get all of these supplies and see all of these tutorials by heading over to Beadaholique.com. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss a thing from Beadaholique.